The new Fairy Tale 100 Year Quest chapter is out and holy moly! The chapter definitely doesn't lack hype and excitement. Seems like Mashima finally decided to step on the gas pedal and drop one of the best fairy tale chapters of the year.
With you till the day I die.
First, we got to learn more about Black Wizard fairies, who last chapter decided to drop into the party fully uninvited. And I ain't gonna lie, God Mommy Fairies makes me act unwise. Her character design is easily my favorite design in 100 Year Quest. She looks both cute and adorable, while at the same time she has that she's up to nothing good badass aura. I mean, who doesn't like an evil nun? But outside of her looking cool and all, she's also packing some serious heat, and lore relevance as well. Even though her full origin isn't explained yet, we do learn that she's actually not just a black wizard, but a black dragon as well. And not just any black dragon, she's actually the holder of Acnologia's arm, what Ignia bit off during the Tartarus arc, finally giving a proper explanation to what happened to said arm. The status of said arm was a pretty big talking point in the fandom for years, especially after the introduction of the Dragon Eaters. So if finally getting an answer on it in the coolest way possible was more than welcome. As for fairies, I ain't afraid to use Acnologia's arm, nor should the power of said arm be underestimated in her hands. The moment Ignia decided to attack her, she was fully capable to match Ignia's power with said arm. And she wasn't even struggling to do so, she effortlessly matched his power, meaning fairies is around equal to a dragon god, making her stronger than the ref. No wonder she was so confident dropping into the fire god's castle. She just knew she is built different. But this also raises few questions. If she got all of her power from the arm alone, does that mean just a single hand from Acnologia is strong enough to match the power of a dragon god? Or was fairies by default extremely powerful to begin with, and the arm only made her more powerful? Mashima should definitely expand on this because we need the answer. It is also worth mentioning that Acnologia's arm got modified to a point that it looks rather mechanical, so I presume fairies' true power might have something to do with machines, or potentially it could be a form of takeover magic. Dragon takeover just sounds way too cool. Fairies even claims that she is Acnologia's will embodied, and that she will be the one to destroy everything.
Damn!
She relevant for 2 chapters but already dropping some peak lines. This could mean that she could either be someone who is obsessed with Acnologia, like she could be a member of a cult who worships Acnologia, and after his passing she tried to continue his legacy or something. This could actually explain her non-dress. Or, using the arm to give herself more power resulted in Acnologia's strong will possessing her, twisting her mind into trying to accomplish Acnologia's goal. Who knows? Maybe both? Regardless, I can't wait to see more from her because she's hands down an amazing character. Like she looks cool, she's a nun, has cool powers that explain nearly a decade-long mystery, and she's also smug. I'm just in love. Vanilla Fairies was already one of my favorite characters, but spicy smug fairies just hits different. However, the amazing things this chapter doesn't end with fairies. Ignia got angry that fairies stole the spotlight the past 2 chapters, so he decided to finally kickstart the plan he'd been cooking up. He orders the Signario sisters to do it. The 2 sisters join their powers, and the fire god's castle gets covered in a giant pillar of flames. Ignia then tells Natsu that the only reason he was capable to defeat 4 out of the 5 dragon gods was because they never fought him for real. Dogramag used his labyrinth to create a root system under the entire continent, suppressing Ignia's power too. Holy shit! This pretty much implies that Dogramag used his labyrinth to suppress the power of all the 5 dragon gods, just to progress Ignia's plan in creating another Dragon King festival. Meaning at no point during the run of the entire story of 100 Year Quest were the 5 dragon gods ever at full power. If this is true, this means the power of the 5 dragon gods is far greater than ever, and all the destruction they caused during their existence comes nowhere near their full potential. Just thinking about this is more than scary. Like, how is Team Natsu supposed to deal with them now? It also got revealed that the spell what the Signario sisters have unleashed is actually a dragonization magic, what ended up resonating with the locations of all the 5 dragon gods, ending the chapter on the reveal that Merzphobia has turned into a dragon, losing control of himself once again, going on a rampage in the city of Ermina, taking us right back at the start of 100 Year Quest. There is just a lot to unpack here. So Ignia's plan pretty much involves all the other dragon gods as well, even to a point of turning them into their dragon forms and unleashing their full power on the world. However, Faris' statement about the Signario sisters using dragonization magic could also mean that the 5 dragon gods aren't going to be the only ones affected. There is the possibility that the spell will turn dragon slayers into dragons as well, or even regular humans as well, unleashing an army of dragons on the world. The Signario sisters being able to use this magic also further implies that they might be dragons themselves. They both seems to be pretty close to Ignia, so I could totally see them being his personal dragon harem. Or something similar, I mean, why not? This chapter was hands down amazing. I would even call this chapter the best chapter of the year so far. The chapter did a good job introducing fairies, building upon the entire parallel dimensions lore Fairy Tail has, while at the same time using her character Mashima gave an explanation to what happened to Acnologia's arm. With her we also got our second character, who holds the title Black Wizard. Even if technically there are at least 10 other characters who are Black Wizards. I deadass didn't know this dude is a Black Wizard as well. What the fuck? But at least she's holding the title officially like Zeref. She's also more than powerful. Holding that Acnologia arm is really cool. The chapter also finally kickstarted Ignia's plans, meaning we are only 1 or 2 chapters away from learning the full picture. While at the same time the chapter implied that the dragon gods never were on full power the past few hundred years, setting up a really exciting promise for the arc. This could potentially lead to another round of shine to them, further establishing why are they called dragon gods. The chapter was truly goated, and I can't wait to see the next chapter, especially how it ended on a Merzphobia cliffhanger. I'm so excited to see more from him. But what do you guys think? Please let me know in the comment section below. This was Space G, don't forget to subscribe and see you guys in space. Bye! Smug fairies, best fairies.